What up, world? It's your boy FXL. This is the Riding Dirty Show, where we bridge the gap between hip-hop and everyday life. I always like to start the show off by saying one time for the good people over at WRFG 89.3 FM, our FM radio home for the past 15 plus years. Definitely appreciate them for allowing us to create this platform 15 years ago, and thank you to them for allowing to continue to be a part of what we do all day, every day. I also got to say one time for the good people over at live365.com. That's live365.com. All right. For those who might not know, live365.com is the #1 hub for internet radio stations. All right. A lot of your terrestrial radio stations actually broadcast online through Live365. Well, what Live365 has done is allow us, the Riding Dirty Show, to partner up with them and launch our very own internet radio station. That's right. We now are, along with a lot of the big boys, broadcasting live through Live365. Now, if you want to know about our radio station is called Ride 95. All right. Ride 95. Now, you basically, how you can check us out is go download the Live365 app. All right. Take your mobile device, download the Live365 app, or if you're going to go via the internet on the laptop or your tabletop desktop computer, go to live365.com. All right. Now, once you're in live365.com, go to the search engine within Live365 and type in Ride 95. That's RIDE 95. Ride 95. We are the station for what's next in hip hop and R&B. Check us out 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's right. I'm proud to announce our brand new radio station, Ride 95, in conjunction with Live365.com. All right. Also got to say one time for our official clothing sponsor, one time for the good people at the I'm So Shirt Company. All right. The I'm So Shirt Company. They design t-shirts with you in mind. These shirts are designed with you in mind. Also designed for you to represent who you are and what you stand for. All right. Make sure you visit them at the I'mSoShirt.com. All right. Again, that's the I'mSoShirt.com. Visit them there and find out how you can get your hand on some exclusive merchandise and wear it with a purpose. All right. Especially right now with everything going on in the world. Now is the time to definitely represent what's on your mind, what you think, what you stand for. And they are just the company for that. All right. Now, officially, I got to say one time for, hold on, I'm getting these celebrity birthdays right now. Okay. So, first and foremost, I got to say happy birthday to Stone Mountain rapper. You might know him. He's kind of a rapper, kind of a singer. It's like a hybrid type of thing. Definitely happy birthday to Rory. All right. If y'all have never checked out Rory, my man Rory is super dope. You understand me? Super dope. So definitely check out my man Rory. I also got to say happy birthday to Baton Rouge rapper Fox A Million. Y'all might know him from the song he had featuring Webby and Boosie, Head, Shoulders. You know him. INDP. I don't even know how to spell it. One time my man Fox A Million, he turns 36 years old today. Also got to say happy birthday to Baton Rouge rapper Young Bleed. Young Bleed turns 46 years old today. He also represents Baton Rouge. Also, got to say happy birthday to Chicago rapper Mr. Vic Mensa. Vic Mensa turns 27 years old today. Got to say happy birthday to female rapper Queen K. Queen K turns 24 years old today. Also got to say happy birthday to NFL All-Pro wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins turns 28 years old today. Gotta say happy birthday to Texas rapper Go Yayo. Go Yayo turns 24 years old today. And as I keep looking, that's it for my birthday list. So definitely happy birthday to everyone who's celebrating birthdays, and hopefully they're all living their best lives. You know, I always like to tell you guys, the best way to wish a person happy birthday is check them out on social media. Check out the music, check out the videos, check out their present work, their previous work, or even their future work. And then hashtag them happy birthday. And if you choose to hashtag them happy birthday, please let them know that you heard about it on the Riding Dirty Show with yours truly, Vic XL. I would definitely appreciate that. All right, now you know we are definitely in electoral season. It's time for us in a few months to either re-elect our current president or elect a brand new president. Well, guess what? Rapper Snoop Dogg in November will be voting for his first time ever. Okay? Snoop Dogg will be voting for his very first time ever in November. All right? Congratulations, Snoop. It's never, ever too late. Gotta say one time for Jordan Brand. You know them for the mighty Air Jordans. Well, Jordan Brand has committed to donating $100 million to social justice. All right? Man. One time for Jordan Brand for definitely stepping up for social justice. All right, gotta say get well soon to my man Action Bronson. Action Bronson almost basically killed himself attempting to be a competitive eater. All right, you know, like hot dogs or whatever. He tried to get in the realm of competitive eating, and unfortunately he fell sick and ill. And hey man, get well, man. Don't be out here trying to eat like that, like you Kobayashi or something. All right, Action Bronson, I know you got the TV show over on Vice. Just keep it at that, bro. Don't be out here getting sick and trying to compete with the big dogs when it comes to eating competitively. All right. Also, man, gotta say one time for my man Kodak Black. It seemed like Kodak Black will be released to a halfway house in 2021. He actually just beat a 15-year sentence, and now he's going to get rehab. So one time for him. Hopefully he'll be back on the music scene 2021 when he does hit that halfway house. So Kodak Black, and this time when you're released, please stay the hell out of trouble. Okay? All right. Now, last but not least, man, gotta say one time for rapper Ludacris. Ludacris has called for a nationwide college scholarship fund in the name of George Floyd. He's asking all colleges step forth and start a scholarship fund in the name of George Floyd. All right? Now, I promise, man. It seems like my man George Floyd definitely is a martyr and bringing the world together and making it a better place. All right? Rest in peace, George Floyd. He was laid to rest in North Carolina yesterday. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I just gave you guys a little celebrity news. I also let you know who was celebrating birthdays today. And I also got to say one time for everybody in the city of Atlanta, this is the 8th day of peaceful protesting. Hopefully everybody down there will stay and remain safe. And also one time for the mayor of our city, Keisha Lance Bottoms, for officially lifting the curfew today, which means people are still protesting. There's not a 9 o'clock curfew. There's not an 8 p.m. curfew. So people are still protesting today peacefully, and hopefully everything will remain peaceful. And a lot of people have vowed to protest for 40 days and 40 nights until they see some direct change. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted when it comes to the protests, when it comes to the peaceful demonstrations and everything going on within our community. All right? So I'll let you know about celebrity birthdays. I also made you guys very aware of what's going on in hip-hop news. And now it's time for me to do what I enjoy doing most. And that's bringing you the people on our streets, in our communities. Those people are definitely moving and shaking and definitely doing their thing when it comes to the culture when it comes to taking it to that next level, whether it's through arts, entertainment, whether it's through philanthropism, entrepreneurship, religion, activism, however they're trying and attempting to change our culture, this is definitely the platform for them. And tonight, I promise, will be no different. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all the way from Australia, all the way from down under, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up for rapper FWS Felix. What's going on, Matty?
What's up?
How you doing today, sir?
I'm going well. How are you going?
Man, I am doing amazing. First of all, I got to ask, what's going on in Australia? Well, you know what? No, let the people know where you're from. I've already said you're from Australia, but let them hear it from your mouth. Where are you from?
Yeah. So I come from Sydney. I live on a beach called Manly. And, yeah, man, the protests, there's lots of protests in the city for the Black Lives Matter movement, and it's crazy seeing America just fall to pieces over it. But it's good to see the protests.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, so I got to start off. First of all, welcome to the show, man. Man, I'm honored to be interviewing you all the way from Australia. First of all, let the people know how old you are and what made you decide to get into the entertainment business.
Yeah, so I'm 15, and in about 2013, I started listening to Eminem and Kanye West, and I just listened to it, and rap was just what related to me. Even it's just crazy just listening to Eminem and Kanye, so good.
Okay, so would it be fair to say that Eminem and Kanye are two of your main inspirations when it comes to creating music?
Yeah, probably, and yeah, well, at the start, yeah, probably more Kendrick Lamar now, and yeah, Kendrick.
Okay. All right. Now, I have to ask, being 15 years old, what was your parents' response when you told them that you wanted to get into the hip-hop business?
Yeah, they were actually really supportive, and they still are to this day, you know. There's lots of haters around it that doubt, but my parents have always stuck by my side, and my sister as well.
Okay. Now, being an artist and being 15 years old, I gotta ask, at 15 years old, what is your subject matter when it comes to your lyrics?
Yeah, so my new album, Multiple Thoughts, Volume 1, it's just, I called it Multiple Thoughts because it's just what goes through my life, the stuff that I think about every day. And usually, yeah, it's just personal songs about my life and growing as a person, because that's what you have to do as a teenager, grow and learn from stuff around you.
All right, now, how, at 15, I know you're obviously still in school. How do your classmates treat you when they know that you're pursuing a career in hip-hop?
Yeah, my friends were all really supportive about it. They all bump my music as well. But a lot of the older guys, grade 11 and 12, there's been, well, one big incident that happened. But yeah, the older ones are usually the not as supportive ones. But my friends were all really supportive about it.
All right, now you said there was a big incident that happened. So can you give me the lowdown on what possibly happened at your school?
Oh, yeah, I just walked into school one day and these dudes were just standing and pushed me up against the locker and called my artist name and shoved me against the locker, and yeah, all of that sort of stuff.
So basically, there's haters in Australia.
Oh, for sure. There's haters everywhere. Anywhere you're an artist, there's always going to be haters, for sure.
Now, are the people that basically hated on you, are they artists as well, or are they just naysayers?
No, they're just probably jealous, to be honest. Yeah, just jealous. But yeah, you just got to keep pushing and striving to win off it. You can't let it take you down.
All right, definitely. All right, so I got to ask a little bit about the origin of your name, FWS Felix. Tell me how you came up with that name. Why did you choose it?
Yeah, so it used to be IXY242, and I didn't like it because I did get picked on it a lot, but FWS Felix is my initials, and then my first name, Felix.
Okay. All right. Definitely, no doubt. Now, when it comes to being in Australia, how big is hip hop, American hip hop in Australia, and how big is Australian hip hop?
Yeah, and that's crazy because I come from I wouldn't say a pretty rich area, to be honest. So I mean there is a lot of poorer areas in Australia, but honestly I come from one of the more rich areas from Australia, and hip hop it's tiny here. I'm probably the only rapper to ever rap from my city, honestly, because here it's just you live on the beach, you either surf or skate, and there's no rappers in my city.
Okay, so now, being that there's no rappers in your city, do you feel like that's a negative or a positive? Because that could be an awesome thing, being the only rapper, or it can be negative. How is that?
I'd say it's more. It comes in both ways. This is a positive because I can put, there's no. I mean, I come from a place called Manly. There's no Manly rapper. But it's also a negative because lots of comments online, they say, you're a rich white boy. Why are you rapping about, why are you rapping? You should be a lawyer or something. But it's good to put my city on the map rap-wise.
Okay, no doubt. Now, I have to ask, before you wanted to become a rapper, what were your aspirations? Since you say they say you're a rich boy, what were your aspirations prior to wanting to become a rapper?
I'm not sure. I never really. I liked acting a lot. Acting was really good, and I still love acting and music videos and all of that. So yeah, acting probably, or I used to like skating a bit. So yeah, skating or acting probably.
Okay, all right, definitely. Now, as you've been pursuing music, have you had a chance to collaborate with other artists, or do you look forward to collaborating with other artists?
Yeah, so there's a Aussie hip hop group called Hilltop Hoods, and I've reached out to them, and I did get a response, but I'm yet to make a record with them. But I have reached out to a rap group called Hilltop Hoods, and yeah, but Eminem probably. I mean, it's hard to get a feature from Eminem, especially for being an Australian rapper. But Eminem probably is the one rapper I want to collab with one day. Yeah.
All right. Do you ever, like, how about other independent artists, like just throughout the country? Like, would you be open to collaborate with independent American artists, independent Nigerian artists? Like, how do you feel about just collabing in general?
Yeah, I'm always making music for people. I started off with making beats on FL Studio. So yeah, I just produced beats for people, and then I got into writing. So yeah, I'm always open to collabing with artists across the world, and I do as well.
All right. How would you describe the sound of FWS Felix?
I'd say it's more boom bap. I take inspiration from Joey Badass a bit of Biggie in there as well. So yeah, I'd say it's more boom bap. More boom bap.
Okay.
Boom bap.
Okay. Now, when new fans, stumble upon the music of FWS Felix, what do you want them to take from your music? What feeling would you like for your music to give them?
Oh, definitely relatability, because whenever I listen to these other artists, like, as I said, Eminem and Kanye, I feel like I can relate to it a bit there. So that's what I want someone to listen to my music and be like, damn, that hits, that I can relate to that for sure.
Okay, now, being that you said you're definitely probably the only rapper in your town, have you had a chance to perform live, or everything right now is just things you've recorded in the studio?
I have for music class, I have done a few of my songs, and the teachers say it's awesome. The teachers, even though they don't listen to hip hop, they say it's it's really good. So, but I'm yet to do a live performance. Probably just, yeah, as I said, being the only rapper in my town. You know, if you come out and say that you're the best rapper, there's a lot of pressure on you there.
All right. Do you feel like, especially being 15 years old, do you feel like this will spawn other people in your area to attempt to rap, or has anyone in your town reached out to you saying, "Hey, Felix, man, I really dig what you're doing, and I would like to get involved myself"?
Yeah, people definitely. Well, yeah, in my area, I'd say majority of people have listened to my music, at least one of the songs. So I'm yet to be hit up by someone who in my town who also raps, but yeah, I would love to put my town on the map. Yeah.
Okay, so look, I'm looking at your track listing right now, right? And what's the name of the new project?
Multiple Thoughts, Volume 1.
Okay, Multiple Thoughts, Volume 1. I'm looking at your track list, and your release date on that is the 19th. So in 13 days, we're going to get this project, correct?
Yep, that's it.
All right, so look, I'm looking at your track listing right now. I'm going to pick 3 songs, and I want you to tell me a little bit about those songs, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Demons.
Demons, yeah. Well, Demons is already out on streaming platforms, so that was one of the singles off the album. I guess Demons is just about, you know, G2 features on that, and G2's awesome. He's one of my favorite artists, and we collab all the time. He's awesome. But Demons, I guess the lyrics are just about fighting your demons. I guess the demons that come in your head every day, mainly through anxiety. But yeah, that's one of my favorite tracks off the album, and G2 is awesome on that track.
Okay. Pray to God.
Pray to God. So that's the album. There's a prelude in there called Mind of a Sinner, and the second half of the album is all about a man's journey in selling his soul for fame and clout and all of that, which I genuinely believe is a thing. And Pray to God is about sticking to what you want and not selling yourself for fame, because as we've seen, lots of artists have been enslaved by fame, basically. Yeah.
All right. And the last one I want to ask you about is I Will Be.
I Will Be. So that's the title of it is pretty self-explanatory, but it's just about, it was originally called Later I Will Be, but then I changed it to I Will Be because I'm not sure, but I Will Be is just about what I want to be in the future and what I want to get from hip-hop music and just music in general, what I want to get out of it.
All right. Now, being an independent artist and being actually the only person in your town, is it hard for you to create music? Is it hard to get into the studio? Like, man, you're the first person you're definitely the first person I've ever talked to in my 15 plus years of doing radio that told me they're the only person who does hip hop in their town. So is it hard to to put together a team of people to support? Like, just tell me some of the struggles.
Yeah, well, all of the artists that I collab with and that are on that project and into producing, the mixing, and the laying down of the album, they're all from America. So none of them are from my town. There is studios in my town, but I couldn't be bothered going to them because none of them know how to mix a hip hop album. Because no one's ever gone to a studio and said, "I'm a hip hop artist. I want to make a hip hop album." So I had to go online, find different mixes from America, different producers, put them all together, and just record from my own home.
All right, man, but that's really, really dope. Do you have any aspirations of one day visiting America and performing possibly?
Yeah, for sure. I've always wanted to travel Europe, LA. Always wanted to do a show in LA, Boston. But yeah, US is definitely a goal in mind.
All right, now, as an artist, say the book is about to close on your career, and this is years down the line because you're only 15. How would you like to be remembered?
Just as someone who inspires people. Because when I look at all my artists like Kendrick, Kanye, Eminem, every other artist is, well, not every other artist, but most artists are inspired by someone like an Eminem or a Kanye. So if I do, down the line, get it big and then retire, I want there to be a genre for me. Like, there's a genre of people who sound like Eminem, a genre of people who sound like Kanye, and I'd want a genre for people who sound like FWS Felix.
Okay. Also, in checking out your Instagram, I've noticed 2 pics, and you got on retro Jordans on both pics. Are you a Jordan fan?
Yeah. I'm wearing Jordans right now, Jordan 1s. But yeah, I love Jordans. I remember the first pair I got early this year, actually. I got a pair of 1s from New Zealand. But yeah, always collecting Jordans. I love Jordans.
All right, did you get a chance to look at the docu-series on Jordan The Last Dance?
Yeah, I'm up to episode 7 now. I haven't finished it yet, but me and my dad and I have been watching it, and yeah, it's really, really interesting. It's a really, really good documentary.
All right, what are your thoughts at this point on Jordan?
Oh, the GOAT for sure. I mean, I think Giannis, if Giannis keeps playing as he's playing, he could get to Jordan's level, but at the moment, Jordan is the GOAT. I mean, LeBron's close second, but Jordan number 1 for sure.
Okay, all right. So look, we got to wrap this up, but before we do, let's talk about your current single, "Want to Be." Tell me a little bit about it.
Want to Be. Yeah. So one day I was in my I think I was in class, and we had a free period for sport, and I was just on FL Studio, and I was just making beats, and I realized about 3 minutes after, I was like, this is a dope beat. So I just wrote some lyrics in class, and that song is made in about 50 seconds. So, 50 minutes, about 1 hour. So, but yeah, that song was, just made it in class, wrote the lyrics, what was on my mind at the time. And, that song is sort of inspired by what I want people, everyone at my age, teenager, is thinking about what other people think of them. And Want to Be is sort of about what I
90 seconds.
Okay. And this is my last question. I ask this to every person I interview. We live in an era of social media and the World Wide Web. How has that affected how you get your music to the masses?
Man, it helps me, and it helps most independent artists, because if there was no internet, all I'd be doing is standing on the side of the road handing out CDs, and people would probably throw them in the trash or put them in the back of their closet.
Seconds.
Streaming helps me so much. If I didn't have the internet, I'd probably have 0 CDs or vinyls sold by now for sure, but the internet helps so much for someone like me.
How are the ladies treating a 15-year-old FWS Felix?
Yeah. I mean, probably not too bad. I mean, I don't think it made them like me anymore, but I don't think it made them like me any less. I did. Yeah, but I actually collabed with one of my friends who was a girl once back in 2017. We made a whole album together. But yeah, probably no different.
Was she a rapper, or she was a singer, or what type of music?
10 seconds.
She was a singer, and it was called Opposites Collide, because opposite me being a hip hop artist, so being a singer. And yeah, she's really talented, even though we don't really talk anymore. But yeah, she was really talented.
How was the project?
Sorry?
How was the project? Did you like the way it turned out?
Oh, I'd say, I mean, I don't want to sound rude, but I feel like I sort of took the light away from her in a way. I thought, I don't know, because she was only doing the hooks, so I had all the verses to write and all of that. But yeah, she was only doing the hooks. But the project. I mean, I was 13 back then, so probably still had a high voice.
Okay.
but yeah, I can't really remember that project. I haven't heard it in about a year now.
Okay. All right, so look, do me a favor. Let the people know how to find you when it comes to the World Wide Web and social media.
Yeah, so Instagram is just FWS_Felix. And yeah, just I mainly promote for Instagram, Snapchat, Felix WS 2022. But yeah, mainly just Instagram and Snapchat I'm promoting, and DistroKid is my label. DistroKid helps so much when it comes to putting my stuff out. But yeah, Instagram and Snapchat are my main promotion tools.
All right, no TikTok, no Twitter, no Facebook?
Nah, I have TikTok, but I might start putting my music on there. I think my music is on there, but no Twitter, no TikTok, just Instagram and Snapchat mainly.
All right. Do me a favor, my guy. First of all, thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me as well.
And introduce your single to the world.
Yep. So here's one to be, FWS Felix.
Appreciate it. Let them know when the whole project drops again.
June 19th, Multiple Thoughts, Volume 1.
Appreciate it, my guy.
Have a good day.
Yeah. I want to be seen as a clean rapper that didn't do drugs, just had raw skill and didn't have to pop a pill to come up with these ideas. I want to be seen as a nice guy, just trying to be flying and fit in with the other people when accepted for who I am and not shit on. Is that too much to ask? I want to be seen as a quiet guy that doesn't have to go out of his way to be showing himself as someone popular or outgoing. I want to be seen as someone smart, someone that can come up with ideas at the blink of the eye. I wonder why people don't see me that way. Is it because of what other people say? Okay, then I see the eyes when I must question everyone looking at me like, what the quiet kid gonna say? I try my best, okay, and if you don't accept that, it's fine. I want to be seen as a guy with a hobby and have nobody judge me because I got a drink. This is just honesty. I got a passion of grinding and fighting my way through the pain to prove I have a brain to move the haters and discriminators away. But that's probably too much to ask. I want to be seen as a normal person. They just living their life. Not as the creep or the press guy. I wonder why people think that I'm just living my life. I made some mistakes, but I'm gonna break out of this. Let's put our differences aside and sit down side by side and talk about our relationships. I will show you I can improve and move on. I just wanna keep making songs because they take the pain away for a few minutes, but then it comes back. But then I move back on track and then I bring it back. Let's go back to the old days and when I started writing, got me put up against the wall, made me fall, but I had to pick myself up and move on and make another song about my pain, trying to get out of it for 5 years, but I don't think I should try anymore. Should I kill myself on the floor, or would that make my parents sad? Probably, so I don't do it, but I know deep down I want to commit and slit my wrist and end it here. So I'm tired of trying, and I know that I'm crying in the booth, and it all sinks in. Bubbles I put in this place, I'm a disgrace, I don't belong here, so I get a car and steal myself off the edge of the page. Parents pull me here for a reason. I can hear the sound of a new season. Another 4 months of life for me, but I know I wanna die right now. Wow, my favorite artists have been through the same shit as me, so I'll push through to you, and yes, I mean you God, because if I die right now, I would have given up trying. Man, I need to stop crying. I ain't lying, I've been crying inside for 5 years.
One time for my guy, all the way from Australia, my man FWS Felix. Y'all make sure y'all check out that brand new project dropping on June 20th. All right, it's your boy Vic XL, Riding Dirty Radio. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.